Welcome to it, guys. Week 2 Daily Advanced Madden. And before we jump into the action, I just want to say hoping a speedy recovery for Javon and the Cowboys, our champion Starboy and the Dolphins. I did not do my journalistic diligence last week. Now, credit to Bears. He's just playing great ball that I didn't even check it out. I just felt like he was at the point where he could challenge Starboy, maybe go into Miami, get a win, right? You're playing great ball, and that's why I felt that way. Turns out Starboy has not gotten on the field yet this season, so wishing everyone a speedy recovery. And again, Starboy didn't start terribly fast last year, but got stronger and stronger as the season went on, so hoping to see you soon back on the field. Maybe missed the 1 week where you played Vikings, but other than that, hope everything is just rosy. And now let's get to all the action.
An all AFC West battle. It's Grand Marquis into Denver to take on Life's Broncos. And here, gonna have a crossing concept and back to pass on the play action. Rolling right, looking to the corner. It's gonna be L'Jarius Sneed picking up the interception. That would hand the ball over to Patty Mahomes. And look on your left side of the screen, in a press animation kinda, but not lined up. Don't press Reek at the best of times, but definitely don't stand on the line and not touch him. In the end, 497 passing yards, 51-13 the final. 2-0 go the Chiefs, 1-1 go the Broncos. You know they will fight back in that AFC West. Absolute heavyweights. There's never been a Super Bowl this cycle where one of these two men were not representing us in the NFC. And here it's going to be the Panthers finding the corner. That's a big touchdown late in the ball game. Make the final 42-38 for 4-1-2's Panthers at home. There's JJ cycling through, knowing the full situation. That's why he's my quarterback in real life. Man, just, very aware, very astute, extending the play and finding his way to the end zone. Another great day for the Niners. Doing work, 41-21 on the road in Lambeau, and that'll move JJ to 2-0. Zona and the Jags on an absolute mission this year, balling out, and here, under pressure, it's going to be the user lurk by Zona. He's no stranger to that situation. Man plays some great defense, and here, ripping the ball out, and it'll be Zona and the Jags picking it up, taking it back. Phenomenal work by the Jags defense on this day, and they're going to move to 2-0 in the AFC South. 7-0 end of the half. Watch the left-hand side. Brian Burns stepping in front of Najee Harris on a little out route, and Burns off to the races. That would make it 14-0, and in the second half, nothing good happening for the Vikings. That was as close as they would come. And on the opening drive, Vikings electing to go for like a 25-yard field goal. Went low on the meter, doing his due diligence, but that meter came down hard. It's tough to kick in Chicago. It's tough to do anything in Chicago. Great job by Get Moss. He's going to go to 2-0 on the season. AFC North battle. It's X-Trill DNA Steelers into Mitchie's Browns, and despite going 100% in the red zone, 2 passing touchdowns for Mitchie, didn't get to the red zone enough. It's going to be the Steelers on this day picking up the victory. All NFC South battle in Atlanta. Eddie Flo putting up a great fight against Matt Cole's Falcons, but in the end, 447 passing yards make the final 35-28. A battle of all blue. It's going to be the Colts doing a phenomenal job. Miller picking up the home win 28-20 in Indianapolis. It's only week 2, but you know the NFC East is going to be a dogfight. And here, Guyler Dice coming out on top of Keith's Giants, 28-21 at home. All AFC battle, and it's going to be Connor and the Ravens coming up just short to Port City Baller, who's going to come up with the 37-35 road victory. NFC West. Big battles all the time. 3 of these squads making it into the playoffs last year, and every win's gonna matter. And here, playing with you, getting on top of King XX 28-21 in Arizona. Killer B having a phenomenal start to the season. Now off to 2-0, big win at Gillette, 258 in the air, 92 on the ground. Well-balanced attack, looking good in the AFC East. CJ Reigns and the Seattle Seahawks into Vegas to take on the Raiders, and the real King Henry stood up today. Literally might be the last guy in the league that I'd ever want to bet on one of his games. You never know what's going to happen, but today, phenomenal job in Vegas. Johnny with an incredible Week 1 performance, taking on Kingdom Minded and his Bengals, and the buzzsaw continues. That is the Bengals. They get the 30-7 win. Washington and Johnny will fall to 1-1, but why not in the NFC East? Would you not be tied with 3 of your 4 competitors? Back to the AFC we go, and Drew B and his Bills had a great performance last week, came up short, go into Houston, and Houston playing some defense on this day. Leak out Jay and the Texans picking up the win to go to 1-1. As previously mentioned, our champion has yet to take the field this year. The win goes to Mike Johnson and his Jets, who go to 2-0. 35-28 was the sim. Again, everybody wishing Starboy a speedy recovery along with Javon. Our MyMadden.com Offensive Player of the Week for Week 2, Anthony Schwartz, 7 catches, 313 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the day for Matt Goals Falcons. And over in the AFC, it's going to be Zona's Jags, Sammy Moreland, 3 interceptions on the day, along with 2 tackles to pick up our Defensive Player of the Week.
Well, there you have it, guys. That's our look at Week 2. So happy you came along for the ride. I hope to see you tomorrow when we look at Week 3.